Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene in the House of Representatives is calling for the Senate to nuke the filibuster and pass the funding resolution that the House passed in early September. Now, the filibuster is that 60-vote rule that basically used to be where you would get up and you would just keep talking until you couldn't talk anymore, and then ultimately they would have a vote, and if they passed the 60-vote threshold, they would move on. They would end discussions, basically, and debate, and they would move on to a final vote. That's called cloture. But now the filibuster is more of a, well, we know we don't have the votes to get past the 60-vote rule, and we're just not going to do it. It's an old rule. It's designed to protect the minority party. Neither side wants to get rid of the filibuster until, because they know that they're going to be in the minority at some point, and they want to use it to prevent the other side from doing things. But she's calling for her party to get rid of the filibuster. And the thing is, once they change the rule, the Democrats aren't going to change it back when they're in the majority, because they'll use it to push their agendas through, their budget bills through. And Republicans, at least in the Senate, can see that they don't want to do that. Now, we'll see if ultimately the Senate Republicans do change the filibuster rules trying to get this passed so they can pass a funding bill and keep the government open. Now, both sides have some blame here, but Democrats want to keep funding for Affordable Care Act subsidies that expired this year, and they want to reverse some of the cuts to Medicaid from the One Big Beautiful Bill. And Republicans have yet to negotiate. And for their part, I've done numerous videos about it. The House of Representatives isn't even around. They're taking more time off because they're not even negotiating. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying, screw it, let's do it without them, let's nuke the filibuster. It is an idea that isn't going to really happen, I don't think. I would be surprised if they do it. Now, they have carved certain things out of the filibuster previously. Supreme Court Justice nominees, cabinet nominees, and a few other things just to make things quicker. But every time they do, it never gets put back into the filibuster when, like, the majority party, which has always been Republicans, that when they make these carve-outs, they don't go back when Democrats are in control. They're like, no, you changed the rules. We're going to play by your rules. So, no progress on the government shutdown as of yet. At least one member of the House is calling for the Senate to nuke the filibuster, and I just don't see it happening. It's just not going to be something they want to do because they will eventually be the minority party, possibly as early as 2026 or 2028, and Republicans know that they need some way to block things that Democrats are going to want to get done at that point.